All right, let's move on. Next up, 1 p.m. Eastern, Jose Bouquet's New York Jets, 6-3, undefeated on the road, 4-0 at the New England Patriots, 5-4, 2-2 at home at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, 40 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, 11 miles per hour. Both teams coming fresh and rested off of their bye week. This one has a ton of moving parts and it's going to be really fun. The Patriots open -4. They still sort of are there. They're 3.5 right now, Pinnacle, but it's at plus 106. What's at plus 111? So it's still pretty much a 4. From a total side of things, opened up a pick'em at 39. There's been a 4-cent move to the under at 39. We cashed on this under in week 8 when they played in that 22. And we cashed on the Patriots. We got the Patriots and the under in that 22-17, I believe was the final score game in week 8. We have 4,262 tickets in, 47% of the tickets, 59% of the cash on the Patriots. And then we have 69% of the tickets and 91% of cash on the under. So when they met, the Patriots don't have this great run defense, but it was Belichick's plan to shut down the Jets' run defense. And that's exactly what they did. They shut down the Jets' run game. They won 22-17. The Jets now have lost to the Patriots 13 straight times. So if they can win, if the Jets can win in Foxborough, they will be in first place in the AFC East, and it'll be their first lead in the AFC East this late in a season since 2010. They hold down the 5th playoff spot in the AFC, and they have the longest active playoff drought in the NFL in 11 years. The Jets were last seen in an impressive Week 9 2017 win at home over the Bills. Zach Wilson, 18-25, 154 yards and 1 touchdown. Garrett Wilson was his number 1 target, caught 8 for 92. Michael Carter ran 12 times for 76 yards and a touchdown. The defense looked excellent. 5 sacks, 8 quarterback hits, just a ton of confidence. That secondary, led by Sauce Gardner, was just rolling. They held Allen to 18-34 for 205 yards. Allen was held without a TD pass for the first time since Week 17 of last season against Atlanta. Sheldon Rankins injured his left elbow in the first quarter, didn't return, and Salah says that he's out against the Patriots. Corey Davis remaining day-to-day with a knee injury. Sky Dragon took the Jets +4, says he hates it, but Bill Belichick, 2 weeks to prepare. Don't like being against Wilson fits, or don't like being against. Says Wilson fits the profile of a quarterback Bill Belichick destroys. Sky Dragon says 4 just seemed too high for both teams' overall talent. And Gerald Jones looking at the Patriots minus the number. Birdie saying the game was horrible for the Jets. First game after the Hall injury, they had just traded for the Jags. Guy Robinson. Jets will be a play for me this week. No rush to bet this at all. And Sharpie says Wilson threw 350 that last game versus the Patriots, and they still lost 22-17. Patriots coming off their bye at 5-4. All 4 teams in the division have winning records. All 4 teams would be in the playoffs if the season ended today. Pats were last seen in that Week 9 26-3 home beatdown of the Colts that ultimately cost Frank Reich his job. Pats offense only put up 220 yards, but it was more than enough. Devontae Parker is practicing this week. He set out the Colts game with a knee injury, expected to be back in the lineup. So is starting center and captain David Andrews. That's going to be a big help. He's missed the last 2 games with concussions. Their defense held the Colts to 0 for 14 on third down and 121 total yards. Judon had 3 of the Pats' 9 sacks. Judon's a monster. Take it away for us here. Great division battle, Jets, Patriots. The floor is yours, Andy.
Looks like Jose likes the Jets in this one. He's saying that makes sense. I'm pretty on market with this one. This is a boring one for me as well. We'll have to see what the Jets offer. This is definitely one I'm going to have on the TV, have on the rotation to watch, because I want to see what this Jets offense is going to try to do after, you lose Breece Hall, you trade for a running back, your quarterback kind of sucks. He's had some moments, but he's costing you in certain moments as well. Honestly, kind of both the situations here, but one just has a better coach, a more experienced coaching staff, and a better defense. Sauce Gardner's great, but they still have some holes. That defense has surprised me. It's better than I thought it would be. And, the same thing kind of goes for New England every year. This defense just shows up halfway through the season. They use the first half, the first quarter at least of the season as kind of an extended preseason. But Judon should be getting some talk for Defensive Player of the Year. Unfortunately, I think that's probably that ship has sailed, especially if especially if Micah Parsons has a big game on Thanksgiving where the whole world will be watching him. That might just be the nail in the coffin for everyone else. But Judon's great. And this defense against, with extra time to prep for a bad quarterback probably is the look, but I'm not in the business of laying 3 points with the offense I've seen with the Patriots of late. So I'm pretty much on the market here. I think this total's gotten down to the spot where it should be. I looked at an under for a little bit, but it's awful low for me here. So not going to be betting this one. And yeah, this is it's another one of those two where Belichick has been insistent on scheduling these buys against another team coming off a bye. Haven't ever quite figured that out why, but it's kind of a thing that's happened quite a bit for the Patriots over the past few years. Yeah, I'm reading some of these comments. It's a heated rivalry in the chat where I'm just fine watching this one. I really want to get nailed down what the Jets' offensive game plan is going to be moving forward, because you have to take and win some of these coin flip games. They're in the playoff mix. That's not somewhere they thought they'd be. Their win total has been eclipsed at this point. So I mean, they're in territory. Maybe they believed they would be in this territory. Not a lot of people did. So you got to win some of these coin flips if you want to make the playoffs, because it's a log jam there.
It's too bad this total is at 39. At 40.5, I move on it underneath it, but 39, this does feel like it's just going to come right down to that last play. And those are tough. Jets, Patriots right now, and this spread, let's just see where it is everywhere. Sorry, that's the first half. Go to full game here. Right now on Tuesday evening, we have threes everywhere. God, I feel like that's the right number to back the Patriots, but God, these Jets believe in themselves. And the Jets 4-0 on the road. I feel like 3 is the right number, though. I mean, it's going to be a tight one. I guess I'm going to need more time on this. But 13 straight times the Patriots have beaten the Jets. And that's going to be in the Jets' head nonstop. All right, no move for either of Andy or I in this one at this point. But I'm certainly interested in moving on this game. So let's say you get – so if you had the free $500 bet on the side, at this point you take the Jets plus 3.
Boy, this is the one. This is the hardest one yet. Of all the free $500 bets, I think there's a longer tail to Patriots winning by margin. Like, just some of the Jets wins have been a little fluky, and when they weren't, it was because Breece Hall was tearing people up. Like, it would probably be Patriots, and it's very weak.
I think that this Patriots offense is going to be quite a bit better with Andrews back. Like, it's quite a bit better, much improved with their captain and starting center back from what we've seen. So I do have interest in the Patriots here. Let's just take one last look where the cash is again on this one. 47% of tickets, 59% of cash on the Patriots, but the market moving towards the Jets. So I'll just leave a Patriots question mark at this point.